honestly, normally, like when I play online on my levels, like I don't usually um like like for Mario, I don't usually get up like or shield out of shield like up air out of shield.
Okay.
But like it's just like I don't know the way like you guys like you pros and like good players online like their movement are like so fast and like I have enough like there's like I don't know how to deal with it because all I do is just shield and and I just can't like do anything to like figure out like what I'm supposed to do.
So here's what I would say is if someone's playing super fast, one of the things that can make you play super slow is throwing out tons of moves. Right? The more moves you throw out, the
Oh,
slower your character is, right? Because you're in the middle of doing something where you can't change direction, shield, jump away, or play evasive, right? So if you're
mm,
jumping in with something, it's like you're now committed to your air trajectory and you're committed to your attack where you can't air dodge or double jump away, you can't cancel it in the air. So if you're
yeah.
just swinging for the fences and someone else is just dancing on you, they're going to make you first of all look stupid, and also they're just going to punish your
Hmm.
end leg because if you're throwing out tons of stuff, eventually you're going to make a mistake or you're going to overcommit with something. So they'll
Yeah.
just wait for that to happen. So although it looks like they're doing a ton, what I call it is camping in someone's face, and Sheik is really good at that.
Hmm.
And I thought you were doing a pretty decent
Yeah.
job with Mario too, where all you have to do is just dash in front of somebody and also really have a lot of confidence in your punish game, right?
Okay.
So for example, we don't have to fight just yet, but like let's say if we're like right in front of each other, is doing something like this, we're not really fighting, right? If you ever were to
Yeah.
like let's say go for a dash attack, I can double jump away if I have to, right? Or I
Yeah.
can air dodge back, or I can come down over top of your dash attack afterwards,
Hmm.
right? The thing is that's going to make you separate away from other players is if your punish game is good, you don't just get like let's say landing fair into nothing. You get landing fair into a dash
Hmm.
grab into a forward throw into a bouncing fish or like a raw back air or something, right?
Yeah.
And you can take them across the entire stage, and you also get a ledge trap over here. Then you get your forward tilts or back airs or fairs or whatever, nair over here. And your one singular opening, which was punishing a dash attack with fair, instead of it getting like, what is it, 3.6% or whatever this does, it's pretty weak, isn't it? 4%,
Yeah.
there it is. Rather than just getting 4, you're getting like 30 and a ledge trap, which you can get maybe another 20, right?
Hmm.
And then from there, if you have the lead and you're playing the game properly, you can now run away, camp with needles, and just whiff punish. So if someone tries to overextend, you have your dash attack, you have landing fair, you have landing nair, you have needles, and you have dash grab, right? And since your character is so
Hmm.
fast and so shifty, if someone makes a mistake that's pretty far across the stage, you can just run over there and hit them with a dash attack or hit them with a dash grab, right?
Hmm.
And if you continuously are doing that, eventually they have to make a comeback as far as percent goes.
Yeah.
Another thing too with playing Sheik is you can't get complacent when your opponent lives for a super long time because more often than not at higher levels of play, that's why this character is not considered to be amazing. Your opponents are going to be very good at surviving. They're not going to make tons of
Yeah.
mistakes. So someone might be at 150 or 160 and you want to just throw out a smash attack because you can. It's like, well, unfortunately, that's just not how it works because although a smash attack would kill, it's still a smash attack that is unsafe to just go ahead and do, right?
Hmm.
If they are in a bad spot or they make a mistake, then yes, you can punish them. But if you're like, I'm just going to dash back and forth and just go like this because I want to, it's like, okay, well, if they're expecting that,
Yeah.
you shield and now you take 60 from them, right? Let's say if you're at 0 and
Hmm.
you're destroying them for whatever reason, right? So
Hmm.
spend more time. I'd say it's like a 70-30 split, mostly movement. And this character, I would say she's like a landmine, right? Make one mistake and you get a huge combo off of this character. Very similar to Falco,
Yeah.
right? If Falco just goes crazy on you, most of his hits are not safe on shield. And he's not fast, right? So if I was to play
Hmm.
Falco, let's say I'm just jumping at you with fair, and all I get is fair, fair, fair. That's it. It's like, okay, I'm hitting you,
Yeah.
but like I gotta win neutral 3 times to do 30%. Versus if I'm just good with Falco, I can get one nair, one up tilt, or one grab and put on 60, and I don't have to win neutral 6 times to get 60%. It's once,
Yeah.
right? And I'll get a ledge trap at the same time too. So don't be
Hmm.
afraid. Like I said, I guess the idea of slowing the game down doesn't necessarily mean that you have to play slow, but it's more so that your neutral interactions are a bit further apart as far as when
Okay.
you go to overextend with a dash attack, dash grab, landing nair, landing fair, run up down tilt. Like, here's the thing. If
Hmm.
your opponent is straight up just doing stuff and you can get in there for free, then go ahead, right? Just hit them.
Yeah.
But if they're playing ultra safe, I'll say a character like Cloud, just jump back air and throwing out blade beams and naring in your face and not really committing to anything. If you're both playing in the similar way, Cloud is stronger than you. So if you want to go
Yeah.
sicko mode, he starts up being out of shield on you, then you're gonna have a terrible life, right? It's just the truth, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, you got to take your time, and that's the thing. You can optimize your combo game until the end of time. Get super good at ledge trapping, super good at edge guarding, super good at juggling, because this character has the tools, and that's why she is so weak as far as singular hits. If she hit like a truck
Yeah.
and was as fast as she is, she'd be easily the best character in the game, right? But that's how they try and balance her, because like her recovery is good, edge guarding's good, ground speed is good, ledge trap, like everything. She has a projectile, potentially one of the best projectiles in the game, right? It's something that you can just hold on to whenever you want. It's like it's unreactable, so like just throw it out, and you get like a free, let's say 11 or 6%, depending on how far away they are, right? And it can also combo, right? If you do off the angle like that, right? So you have a lot of versatility with this character, but it comes at the cost of saying, I'm going to basically kill you with death of 1,000 cuts, right? It's going to take me forever to get you to the point, but if I slowly strong arm you into just losing, you can't do anything, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think.
I see.
There are characters too that could get into that horrible spot and just reverse you. I'll say a character like Kazuya, for example, where you could be absolutely saucing him up, and then he has rage drive. He gets one electric, and then he gets you to like 50 or 60, and then he gets rage drive, and you just die, right? But realistically, if you're playing properly, you should never basically ever be close enough to get hit by electric if you're fighting him. Like it actually matters, right? If he makes a mistake, you get in there and you punish it. Otherwise, you're throwing out electric. Or not electric. You're throwing out needles. Throwing out needles to combat his electric and combat basically all of his options. If he starts to jump in on you, you can anti-air him. And I know I'm not super talking about Kazuya here, but like just as far as the game plan, you're not saying I'm going to just run up and grab him because I feel like it. Because a good Kazuya will just dash back. You miss your grab like this, and now you're dead. Right? That's the thing too about playing higher level players. It's not like you miss a grab so you get dash attacked. It's like you miss a grab, now you're taking 60 and you're off stage, or you're dead. Right? Yeah. So it's the amplification of each situation is so much higher at higher levels of play, right? One small misspaced move or one unsafe aerial on shield, and now you're chasing your opponent for the rest of the game, because they just have that 50 or 60% lead. And characters have Go Meter and Limit and Arsene and everything else, right? One Wing Angel, like so many things that you can just run away with the game, not for free, but kind of for free if you start to get too reckless with your approaches. I hate it here. Just kidding.
What are you doing?
I got out by doing nothing.
God.
That's the optimal play right there for me to get out of the combo. Just literally hope you do something wrong. Just gonna get this grab for fun. S-smash. Anyone out here? I just killed myself. I did. Unless we take those. I'm nice. He's dead. Yo, what's going on? A couple jabs. Oh no, not like this. Oh, you thought.
No!
Oh, okay. I'm over here now. Let's go for the S-smash. No, I'm not. Jab. Another jab. Oh. Okay.
No, where's my up? Okay, whatever. Roll in.
It's better. Literally did nothing. Oh man, you forgot. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna come down here and do it. Better.
Oh.
Yeah, that's also stupid,
Yikes. Bro.
Oh man.
Your down tilt is better than mine.
Apparently. Oh, I could have just done it to me, bro. Oh. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Oh no. Unless.
What?
Oh, I could have jab blocked you, yeah. Oh, okay, goodbye. Just kidding. Is this
wow.
Oh, this guy's mashing. Yeah, he's wild.
Yeah.
All right, I can respect it. But yeah, so basically at the end there, as soon as I start to slow the game down, I start to make a comeback, right?
Mhm.
So that's the thing I was saying before. I could tell from your Mario that I feel like you do definitely have good combos, and your combos would be even better offline, right? I think that that's somewhere where if someone doesn't want to play slow against you, you're probably going to beat them, like pretty bad.
Mhm.
But if someone does want to
Mhm.
play slow, this is where picking and choosing your hits and knowing how to convert off of stray hits and turning them into jab locks or getting your ledge traps and making the ledge traps last as long as they possibly can. Using
Mhm.
your needles, don't be afraid to camp, right? Abuse the fact that you're literally faster than everyone as far as, like, I guess, pound for pound speed. I think the only character that
Yeah.
might be a little bit faster than you might be Mithra or Joker. But even Mithra's
Mhm.
frame data is not as fast or as safe on shield, right?
Mhm.
And then I don't think Joker runs faster than Sheik, right? Also, you have the
Yeah.
ability to crawl, which they don't have. And your low profile, like this
Mhm.
character is like pure speed movement, not the fastest, but overall, she's a ninja. Like, what do you want? You literally, like, she's
Yeah.
just the fastest character in the game if you play her as evasive as possible. So don't be afraid
Mhm.
to, in a matchup like this, if we were really, really sweating it out, it should be going down to the very last moments of the game more often than not,
Yeah.
right? No one should be getting sauced up on unless the other person is way better than the other person, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's
It's just like,
or go ahead.
how, like, whenever I like play against like good guys like you, like online even, like I have a hard time like trying to figure out what like trying to hit them. Like it's hard to hit them.
So with that being said,
So I ended up, yeah.
I would say if you're having a hard time hitting someone, you should make your hits matter more. What I mean by that is if you happen to get a hit, if it doesn't turn into an actual true combo, let it turn into at least advantage state. So if you hit me, say, okay, I know my fair sends forward, my forward tilt sends
Yeah.
upward, my down tilt sends upwards. So if I'm going to hit you, it has to be very deliberate. And if you know where I'm going to go, you can now cover my landing or my option to get down to the platform or to the ledge. Or if I have to air dodge, you're not in the middle of a hard read, you're ready to go for a jab or a dash attack or a dash grab, and you can continue your advantage state. Versus saying I got a down tilt and they're going to air dodge out, but I'm going to up air anyways, just in case they decide to do nothing, right? I would say
Yeah.
go down tilt. You can go for the up air, but maybe just go for like a short hop, or you can just jump and bait it. And if they air dodge like this, then you can go for a grab, right, or a dash attack, or a run up forward tilt. Continue the situation, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's try and fight this one out, and we can sweat this one out a little bit here. Let's do it. To get hit by down tilt or anything really, but I am going to DI that
Yeah.
away, and I'm jumping out every single time. I'm not trying to air dodge out, right? So if you send me too high, I'm not going to try and come down with an attack because if somehow we trade, I'm going to die off the top. So I'm going to just try and keep myself alive and essentially just be annoying. Like after that, I didn't do anything amazing. I just used my double jump, my balancing fish, air dodge, aerial drift, just try and keep on getting down. And I was literally just forward tilting, fairing, dash attacking, needles, and eventually catching you with smash attacks, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
Let's see.
I can say hands down, your combo game is substantially better than mine, right? But when it boils down to
thank you.
it turns into the neutral though, right?
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Completely a different story.
And I've said this since the beginning of time too. If you have a god like neutral, you can win a game or win a set with one move, as long as it's a move that makes sense. Like I said, like Marth forward tilt, right? It can knock down and set up for ledge traps, and it can kill. If my timing is good and it makes sense of when I throw it out, you literally will never hit me. I'm not saying me personally, but like if I'm good enough to do that, I don't need crazy combos. I could just forward tilt you at 85 at the ledge and you'll die because tipper forward tilt.
Yeah. Like what did you do to like improve your like neutral game? I've been like that's like my biggest like problem that I like wanted to work on, like, but like you said, is it like the movements or like
I guess it's kind of going to be a bad answer, but realistically, the thing that gave me it kind of gave me a better neutral was coaching, teaching so many people how to work in so many different ways, right? Coaching is one of the best ways. Like, I don't know if you ever, like, back in high school or even college or middle school, teachers would always say one of the best ways to get good at like a concept, let's say in math, is to try and teach it to another classmate. So if you know it well enough to teach it, then you actually know it for real, right? So it's kind of the same thing for me too. It's like I understand why I would space. I understand how to condition someone on the ledge. I understand when someone should be scared. I understand like what type of habits I should be paying attention to if someone's air dodging or wasting their double jump or doing the same thing out of shield. And this allows me to break somebody down a lot quicker, also while having a full-on conversation, right? Which I do every single day for like 2 to 3 hours. So I'm not saying you have to become a coach to get better neutral. That's just what I've done. As far as how could you, the other option, I guess, realistically, is you could pretend like you're coaching people to say, oh, this person does this thing out of shield every single time, or their go-to combo is this, or when they panic, when they miss a move, they always air dodge or spot dodge, or they always shield. And you could pretend like you're going to give them advice, but then just don't, you know? And the other thing too is just fighting tons and tons of players. Like I've fought, I don't know how many players I've fought because like Elite Smash and stuff, but I know I've coached over 1,200 players. Right?
That's crazy.
So if I've coached so many players, how many people have I seen the same habits come out of, for example? And how many people do I know how to say, okay, if this is your habit, do I know how to fix your habit, but do I also know the counterplay to your habit so that once you fix it, what are you supposed to expect next, right? And how do you work on that next thing after that? Oops. Also, another thing too, as far as something you could do immediately, is work on using your aerial drift a little bit more, or I guess not necessarily a lot more, is like you need a lot of work on it, but do it more consistently or more often when you're trying to get down, right? Like, you know, so I'm doing like the wave bounce stuff to like get out of combos or get out of juggle situations. Although it might look fancy, it's also to shake you so you can't catch my landing as well, right? Also, you just don't know where I'm gonna go. So it's another thing too, bro. Just be aware in your peripherals of everything that's happening, right? Every time I hit you, the number one thing I'm looking for is how do you get out of each combo? What are you buffering? Are you trying to jump out of things? Are you trying to come down with an attack? Are you trying to air dodge out? Like, what do you do, right? And I can use that to my advantage as far as neutral. And also knowing how far forward I can press the issue too. Because if you're always trying to jump out of stuff, and I am chasing you, and I see your jump come out, I can now chase you off stage a lot more aggressively, especially if you don't realize that you don't have a jump, right?
Yeah.
Almost down it off stage, because I'm bad. Oh, I want to run off. Yes. Catch. Oh, my down air lost to that. This character sucks. Oh, man.
Yeah, her down
That's terrible.
So garbage.
Apparently, yo, that's brutal.
I can't beat anything with it.
Nah,
nothing.
That's super rough.